when you answer a question incorrectly in UWorld, is it better to write the educational objective or the main point of why the question wasn't answered correctly? So I think this depends on the student. If you understood the main point, you just answered the question wrong, then I think targeting your weakness, your very specific weakness of, oh, I understood what it was asking. I knew it wanted me to tell them the mechanism of, a macrolide antibiotic, but I forgot the mechanism, then that's your answer. You really want to target your weakness. That's what when I have students use Anki cards and write questions on their questions, I really want them to write a question that specifically asks, what did I need to know to get this question right? And what do I need to know so that next time I do get it right? I think this, where the main point or where the educational objective comes into play is sort of when we've all been there, we're like rooting through a question, we're like, there's so much I don't know. There's so many areas where I could have used this to get it right, and I have no idea where to start. That's when your main point comes in. Sometimes it's better to walk away with just an understanding of, macrolide antibiotics in general than the very specifics of what they were asking. And I think so it depends on the question. And I think you can play with both ideas. I think if you're an experienced, question taker and you're in like week 3 or 4 of dedicated, then targeting your weaknesses is probably the best option for you there.
I usually tell my students to try and synthesize what you think the educational objective is and compare it to what UWorld thinks it is.
Yeah.
There's no better way of saying, am I even close? Or, oh no, that was not it at all. So, and it's pardon the pun here, it's objective. If you wrote down your sentences, it should be no more than 1 or 2 sentences at most. And it is not what the educational objective is. That's a clue that, you got to think about that question a little bit more, right or wrong. Right. How did I arrive that I thought this was important when they thought this was just a side piece or something like that, a peripheral importance?
Yeah.